A Mortal's Journey to Immortality episode 178. In the previous episode, at the grand trade meeting inside the Crystal Dragon Pavilion, Han Li and other Nascent Soul cultivators gathered to exchange rare treasures. The event began with an embroidered-robed cultivator unveiling a 3,000-year-old Scarlet Essence Mushroom. A precious material filled with pure fire spirit chi. Its radiant glow and intense heat drew gasps from the audience. Even Han Li was momentarily stunned. While many cultivators were tempted, none could meet the man's demand, until Han Li stepped forward. Calm and composed, he offered a grade 7 Earth attribute Demon Core. A fair exchange for such a priceless herb. The deal was sealed, earning Han Li more than just the Scarlet Essence Mushroom. It drew every gaze in the hall toward him. Now, as the murmurs fade, Taoist Heaven Crystal invites the next cultivator to step forward. A woman in green robes rises, her eyes gleaming with quiet confidence, ready to reveal the next mysterious treasure of the meeting. And the story continues. Since this ring has yet to recognize a master, I am unable to display its full abilities. Of course, it comes at quite a price. I intend on trading this immortal binding ring for a bottle of Nascent Soul level cultivation pills. If anyone is interested in offering a trade, I will be examining the options. In the bustling trade hall, cultivators glanced around carefully, each with their own rare treasures and resources. Although it was not uncommon for cultivators to possess multiple magic items. A masterless item like this ring was particularly valuable, as it could be given freely to disciples or retained until a proper master claimed it. Among these treasures, those refined by Nascent Soul cultivators far exceeded the quality of items created by core formation practitioners. Many of the cultivators present were not experts in tool refinement, particularly at the Nascent Soul stage, which made the sight of a meticulously crafted magic treasure all the more tempting. The woman before Han Li quickly decided on a bottle of cultivation pills she could use and completed the trade smoothly. Though the immortal binding ring was not as precious as a Scarlet Essence Mushroom, its ease of trade made it quite desirable. One by one, cultivators stepped forward to present their offerings. A man called out, "I am offering Starsteel Sand. Useful for," and the trade meeting continued with each Nascent Soul practitioner displaying items of undeniable rarity. These were far beyond the reach of ordinary core formation cultivators, and most items could not be purchased by commonwealth alone. Naturally, each person brought items appropriate to their rank. Though not all trades were successful, some were for objects too obscure to be valued, while others required prices too steep to meet. Despite this, the gathered Nascent Soul cultivators were seasoned, preventing any unfair exchanges. The Child Fire Dragon and Lu Luo went before Han Li. The Child Fire Dragon presented a tricolored flower, a rare ingredient for pill refinement. But since he could not locate the poisonmark wood he needed, he returned to his seat. Disappointed, Lu Luo, on the other hand, achieved a successful trade, exchanging a bottle of spirit herb extract for a small fire-red sword that had not yet recognized a master. It was unclear who would eventually wield the sword, as he could not use it himself given his age. Finally, it was Han Li's turn. Having secured the Scarlet Essence Mushroom earlier, many eyes focused on him, curious about what he would offer. Calmly, he revealed 2 white jade boxes he had prepared. "I have grade 6 water attribute demon cores and 2 stalks of 1,000-year-old spirit herbs. I will exchange them for a piece of auric essence. But if this is impossible, I will trade one of these boxes for information regarding the location of auric essence." He opened both boxes simultaneously, revealing a red and a blue demon core, along with the shimmering jade green spirit herbs. The cultivators nearby exchanged glances. While these items were valuable, they were still far less so than auric essence itself. Trading for actual auric essence would likely only cover a fraction of its value. But exchanging them for information on its whereabouts was more than generous. Everyone understood the inherent dangers. Ancient ruins and sites of great value were notoriously perilous, and auric essence was not widely known. One infamous example was Devilfall Valley, a desolate and deadly area at the center of the heavenly South continent. Legends told of ancient battles between devilish cultivators, whose powerful restrictions and devastating clashes had destabilized the valley. Over thousands of years, countless treasure seekers had entered the valley, only to never return. Its reputation as the deadliest region in the heavenly south was well earned. The treasures within were tempting, but nearly everyone knew that attempting to claim them often meant death. Seeing that no one had any relevant information, Han Li felt a measure of disappointment. To protect his wealth, he had withheld his most precious items, limiting his trading options. Nevertheless, he carefully observed the cultivators, noting even minor reactions. Taoist Heaven Crystal, though outwardly calm, had betrayed a flicker of hesitation in his eyes. Han Li suspected that Heaven Crystal might indeed hold knowledge of auric essence's location. Patient as always, Han Li decided to feign ignorance for the moment, confident that a future opportunity would present itself. After some time, the final trades concluded. Taoist Heaven Crystal stepped to the center, smiling as he addressed the gathered cultivators. Fellow Taoists, it seems most of you have obtained the materials you require. Even if you have not, that does not matter. This gathering represents only a tenth of the Nascent Soul cultivators in the city. There will be more chances to trade in the future. I, too, may hold an even larger trade meet. I hope you will participate. Before we close, however, I wish to present a few items myself. He raised his hands, sparkling with white light, and summoned additional treasures from his storage. The table before the cultivators filled with 8 intricate beast puppets, including a white wolf, azure pythons, and a red bull. Although entirely motionless, these puppets radiated spiritual qi comparable to early core formation cultivators. They were more powerful than even the large ape puppets Han Li possessed. And they were absent from his records of puppet sutras, leaving him puzzled. As Han Li studied the puppets, the fatty cultivator from the Harmonious Bond sect exclaimed with curiosity and admiration. Fellow Taoist Heaven Crystal, since when did you begin cultivating puppet techniques? Have you abandoned your crystal light arts? If so, you have my wholehearted respect. Taoist Heaven Crystal chuckled in response. Brother Ju jests. With my weary body, how could I change my cultivation art? These puppets were merely discovered in ruins alongside some fellow cultivators. As I am somewhat short on funds at present, I must use them for trade. Although their might isn't great, they will be particularly effective in certain situations. And that wraps up this episode. In this part, we saw Han Li navigating a lively and high-stakes trade meet, surrounded by powerful nascent soul cultivators, each showcasing rare and extraordinary treasures. He carefully presented his own prized items, including grade 6 water attribute demon cores and 1,000-year-old spirit herbs, with the goal of either obtaining the elusive auric essence or gathering valuable information about its location. Through his calm and calculated actions, we could see Han Li's patience, intelligence, and keen sense for opportunities, even in the midst of a room filled with equally skilled cultivators. We also caught a glimpse of the legendary Devilfall Valley, an ancient battlefield notorious for its deadly restrictions and spatial instability, where countless treasure seekers have met their end. This reminded us of the immense dangers hidden behind the allure of rare and powerful treasures, and just how cautious and strategic one must be in pursuing such forbidden knowledge. Additionally, Taoist Heaven Crystal revealed a set of powerful beast puppets, each radiating spiritual qi comparable to early core formation cultivators. The sight left Han Li both surprised and intrigued, as he tried to discern their origins and potential applications. This moment highlighted not only the hidden depths of other cultivators' abilities but also the ever-present opportunities to learn and discover even within seemingly ordinary exchanges. This episode emphasized Han Li's strategic mindset and careful approach to trading and information gathering, while also providing a deeper understanding of the value and dangers of rare items in the world of nascent soul cultivation. It reminded us that in this world, knowledge, timing, and subtle observation can often be just as powerful as raw strength. If you enjoyed this episode or found it engaging, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel so you can stay updated on the latest developments in Han Li's journey. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next episode, where more adventures and discoveries await.